Alright, Steve back again with some SnowRunner, hardcore SnowRunner. We're back in the Jeep today. Yeah. Land Rover. Jeep Land Rover. Gonna go back to the garage. Get some upgrades. Out here because we had to rescue our truck. There we are, never mind. Go back to the garage now and get upgrades for this. Try and get all the upgrades we need. Might make the vehicle a bit more stable, the upgrades I want. We need quite a few. All the way back to the garage now. I'm on level 4, so we should be okay to get better tires now. Tires I want. Tires you can get are pretty good. Not too bad to get the job done. They're not mud tires, they're like ISOs. A long way back to the garage now, because we turned our truck over, which you can get away with that really. Costs us a bit of time, a bit of fuel. This vehicle's not too bad on fuel really. Pretty good. Doesn't suck up a lot of fuel like the other Scouts. Oh yeah, I'm getting quite a few views on this. I decided to call it like a beginner's guide. And so that's what it probably is, more or less. Like the guy who's commenting, not, you know, I like to see that speed run of his and see what he does and how he manages to get around. See what he can, see what plans he makes, because that'd be quite cool to watch. I'd watch it and see how he gets on. I like him to do that. I mentioned in the next comment he does. To see him, I like to view that myself and see, you know, I know it's possible, I know things. I'm not trying to speed up the video, or, you know, I mean, we do chain. One thing you gotta do in this game is try and chain as many things you can together, like on the rocks and that. You have to chain as many missions as you can together to make it more viable than traveling backwards and forwards every time. And as many missions you can chain together, the better off you are, really. That's what you got to do, to try and plan what missions you're going to do with another mission, really. So you're not travelling back and forth, back and forth, back and forth every time. And you can get their missions done at the same time, basically. You need to think about, it's not about how you do it, just about chaining. What missions can you chain together, and how you can chain them together. But there's no right way or wrong way to play this game, really. There's no wrong way to play this game. Play the game how you like. I'm just trying to demonstrate a different way to play it, maybe. I don't know. Like my way. Well, not just a way, different way to think about how you're going to play the game. What missions you can join together. I joined quite a few missions together. I got a few more planned, different to normal, like this now, while we're taking the Scout. Do a bit of scouting for a while, because I found out there are some missions that I can link together by using the Scout. I've played the game quite a lot, you know, and always like jump in and out of trucks and jump backwards and forwards. I think there's another way that you can spend a bit more time in each vehicle and not jump backwards and forwards so much. If you're doing like a solo player, nobody else, and there's nobody helping you, you can get quite a few. And if you don't even miss, you know, like I did in the last video, link like 3 or 4 missions together, I did the motel wells, fixed the road, and did the trailer, struck trailer all at the same time. It's the kind of thing you gotta think about really, how you can utilize the missions or doing stuff all at the same time. There are times that you gotta go and do stuff that doesn't like interfere in the game, like rescuing trucks and stuff like that. It's not something you can avoid. Well, you do have to travel out that way again, but only to rescue vehicles. But to get missions done, get the missions done as many as you can together. You know, try and plan them out. Try and make them more easy, you know. I'll do this mission and then this mission and this. Whatever mission comes up, or missions, try and do them all together as much as you can, really. Because it does make sense to do missions quite close together. Saves fuel. It saves going backwards and forwards over the map. There are ways you can plan different aspects of that game, really. This video will be a bit more doing scout missions today, and the next video we'll be doing scout stuff. We gotta get race suspension, sell that, tires. This is what I'm on about. I gotta get these OSI tires, 33s. Sell them ones. We got enough money. Yeah, we got enough money for a snow coat. Only want winch. Sell the stock one. Still leaves us a 45. Pretty good to go now, really. Let's get our Tomo winch on it now, so it wouldn't be bad. Wouldn't be too bad now. We're pretty good. And better tires. Pretty cool tires now. OSIs they're pretty good tires, really. We're going to do like King of the Hill, and we're going to try and do that local entertainment today. That'll be the two missions we're going to do today. Video will probably be a little bit shorter than last time. See how we get on. If we crash on the mountain, we got the Scout 800 to come and rescue us. We haven't moved it yet. See how we get on with that. That's a mission you've got to take your time over, is that local entertainment. And we'll get all the upgrades and unlock all the map in Black River as well. So we only got a few more watchtowers to better off coming this way as well. A few more watchtowers to unlock. Better off coming back to the farm. Let me pull that vehicle out actually. Might be worth it. Might be worth doing. I get this bit of money. There's my money back. Now we got the snorkel, Tomo winch. Vehicle's pretty good to go, really. Get mud tires for it. There's not much different between the mud tires and these OSIs. Mud tires gives you a little bit more grip in the mud. Much better in the mud, that's all. These tires are pretty good, man. They get you out of a lot of situations that aren't, you know. You can see they don't really get you stuck. Come out here, you can always get by here, no problem. Easy. This is probably no, not too bad now. Vehicle, really. We already got diff lock. We don't have to do that. We do this mission here. Start tracking that. Gotta take it to farm. Look at these tires that we got, these OSIs. Shouldn't be too difficult, really. Why aren't we doing the drainage? Because you gotta go out to there's a heavy truck out on the right out there, right out on the edge of the map, and it's best to go and do it with with the P16 and to try and do it with this, and then you got to go out there twice. No point going out there twice really and wasting fuel twice. You might as well do it once and get out there once and come back once. Like, just go out there one time with the P16 and not, you know, be better off really. The vehicle's not too bad really. Get to where we want to go now, especially we've got these raised lift on it. Gotta get it out of here. Once you get out of here, to get out of here we should be fine. With a 2 in and 4 in, but yeah. We could do this with the P16, it wouldn't make any difference or anything. We can do it now. Once you get so far, it's not too bad to put them out. Bring them over them logs. We gotta go to the farm. Oh, it's not too bad. Take some fuel out of them. Also take as much fuel as you can out of this. There's a bit of fuel in it. Not a lot, but yeah. You might as well have it and then not to have it. Or to use it up, really. This is just gonna go boom and poof, be gone. I mean, if you want to make the game harder, then yeah, by all means, don't take the fuel out. I mean, do you really need it? Maybe not. You know, you might get away with it, not using, not taking the fuel out. Let's see, it's only like 30 fuel, only 22 in there, so nah. Boom, job done. I'm gonna go back that way. It's done. Rescued that scout. Said you could do that with a P16 quite easy. Drag that vehicle out there, no problem. But we don't mind doing it with this vehicle, so can handle it. Any scout vehicle can with these tires. Tires are pretty good. Alright for mud, pretty good in mud. Do mud tires are okay, but these tires are pretty good. Mud tires are just a little bit fatter, more depth, more grooves. These OSIs are, they're pretty good tires really. Pretty unique. Come out here now. So I've got a trailer there. Need that trailer for a job up here. For a trailer, missing trailer. That's at the back of the woods. Show you where that is. Might have to get some fuel from there. And that container carries a lot of fuel, and people say, "Why don't take it out? You know, you should take as much fuel as that out as you can." Why not? It's there to be used. It's not. The game's not designed to not let you use it. I mean, you don't have to use it. No, you can just cash that truck in full if you want. You should just still get enough fuel, because the game gives you, every time you buy a fuel container in the garage, it gives you plenty. It gives you fuel, which I don't really like that. Me, I wish they changed that aspect of the game. It doesn't give you that fuel when you put the carrier on it. You know, but they don't. It gives you fuel every time. Just a bit. Activate that bridge there, mountain bridge. We'll do that mission sometime as well. We'll come up this way now. Go around the mountain. Got plenty of fuel. Should have plenty of fuel to get where we're gonna go. We're gonna do the king of the hill now. Come up here, go this way. Cut through. Get the watchtower up here. star there. Oh yes. Ooh. Down a mountain we go. So that's the mission we're going to do now, King of the Hill. Get that done. We still have plenty of fuel to do all that. And with the atomic winch, we're not too worried about tipping over now there. Because we'll pull ourselves back up now. We won't have to come, we might have to get the scout still if we fall over at the local entertainment. Because there's nothing to grab onto on the barrels really. There's no trees or fallen trees lying around. There's nothing much there to grab onto when you do that local entertainment. It can be done. I've done it before with Scout. Well, not the Scout, I've done it with the Renegade. Found it quite easier with the Renegade to do. It's not tippy over, it's not a tippy vehicle, that Renegade. Jeep Renegade is a pretty cool vehicle to start the game with. Don't worry about that trailer down there, get that later. Yeah, you'll get XP for it, but you don't want to go there twice. You want to go there now and then go there again. You'll get that later on. Well, I'll get it later. I mean, you can do that if you want to, but I prefer to get that. You know, when we do a mission out this way, there's a mission that you can do, lost container, and you come out this way. You fix the bridge and then you go down that, because you got to fix the road. And there's you can get a factory there. You can get the parts you need. So the mission we're going to do now is King of the Hill. Get this one done. It's not a bad little mission to do really, this one. Quite straightforward. Especially with the tires we got. Be careful coming back down us anything. This vehicle, they made this vehicle way too light really. In reality this vehicle is quite heavy. Not really like they got it here. Bit too light really for the actual vehicle itself. It's quite a heavy vehicle. Not like, you know, this light. I got quite a few views on the other video, it's quite good. I like to get more likes though really. It helps with the algorithm on YouTube to promote my video up. You know, so people view it fine, I don't mind. I like people to get more likes really. It is very weird vehicle really. It's to get the job done. I hope. Never tried it with this Land Rover. Done this with the Renegade. Done it with the Chevy. Chevy's okay, but it does tip over slightly, especially if you got the roof rack on it. Level 5. You know, it tips over. And the Scout, I wouldn't use the Scout on this mission because it would tip over, especially if you've got the roof rack on it. And it's quite a tippy truck, that. It's quite a tippy vehicle, that Scout 800. Tip over for any reason really. We'll only use that for fuel and stuff, not rescuing. If we need to rescue this, we need to rescue this vehicle, we'll take it to the garage and then get the stuff we need for it. We'll just keep normal tires on that for now. Won't be doing any missions with it, or it just acts as a fuel carrier and carry fuel around. Pretty good at that because it's got fuel rack on the top, 140 extra fuel in the roof rack, which is pretty good really for vehicle. The Raven is probably the best vehicle for fuel carrying. Gonna use that as a real good vehicle. It can have carrying fuel or just scouting. I start the game with that as well really. because it's good if you're carrying fuel in it. It's got 6 wheels, so it makes it a bit more really stable, like, you know. Got to level 4 with that, in the same position we are now. Pretty cool start that would be, really. The only thing, it can't troll trailers, so you'd have to use the Chevy to come back all the way over here to get the bricks. That's the only thing. So it's got its pluses and minuses. Every vehicle got its, you know, pluses and minuses. You know, benefits and non-benefits. I think this vehicle is pretty good. It's got a short wheelbase. Oh, that's the only thing. I think it's not like a really long wheelbase like some of the Scouts you can get. Pretty good. Pretty steady. You don't want to slack for tipping over. As I said, we shouldn't be too bad really. We'll see when we get up the local entertainment. So where we go next after this mission? Well, we could do a couple of things before we get there. I don't like this here where there's trees in the way. Oh, that tree there is a bit sticks on the vehicle for some reason. Holds your vehicle back. Very strong trees in this game. Quite weird, really. There you are. Only big trees you wouldn't drive into. Like the little ones, they bend over quite easy. You know, so yeah. Don't be afraid to take it easy coming down here. Go as fast as you like, really. If you got recovery, go. Not worth recovering the vehicle from here because you got to come all the way back out here. That'd be a waste of fuel, see? Well, it doesn't pay sometimes to have recovery on. There's a long way to come back out here. Cut down here, it's a little bit of a shortcut. Cut through the trees. Oh yes, down we go. Go and do the other one now. North. Out here. There, you know, so I appreciate the comment the guy put. Like at his point, he wants to, you can do that fine. I'd like to see the videos. Make the video would be cool. Cool to watch. I'd watch it and see how you get on. Because I don't know. See how you approach the game. See, you know, everybody plays this game different. Like, you know, that's the whole point. There's no right or wrong way to do anything on this game. There's no wrong way to do it. Some people make mistakes by selling the Fleet Star or not repairing it, or especially in hardcore mode, don't repair it or try and use the GMC, which doesn't make sense. No logic there. Fine, if you got another vehicle, it's better than the Fleet Star, then you can start with random scout and another vehicle. You just gotta find your way for them random things, that's all, and just pick one and just roll with it and see how you get on. Because you can have like 2 vehicles random start. You know, you'll get this like a scout vehicle and another vehicle on a random start sort of thing. So that could be pretty good, really. You can do that start if you want to do hardcore. Give you a bit extra vehicle, that's all. So it's not something that can't be done. I don't know what vehicles, all the vehicles you get with that. I've tried all these, you get quite a few vehicles with this. I've rolled this, I've rolled both Jeeps, and you know, on that option. We'll start with any other random scout start on the plus game. Random scout start is pretty good. It gives you a variety of vehicles to start the game with, from Jeep to JCB. I mean, whatever I do with the JCB would be a bit weird, a bit strange really. It would make a cool video maybe, because nobody would start with that vehicle. I don't see anybody really starting with that JCB, because it would be quite unusual vehicle to start the game with. I don't see anybody doing that really. Might be something to do, might be something to try, you know. I mean, I don't think it'd be very good at this missions. Like, I don't think it'd be very good, but it might be worth a bit of fun. Like, you know, just see how you get on. You definitely have to go and get the Chevy with that vehicle to go and rescue it or something. Got mud tires on it, comes with mud tires, doesn't come with any other tires, doesn't come with raised suspension, doesn't come with fuel carrier on top, you know, roof rack, come with any of them things, so it might be a very interesting vehicle to start the game with, really. Might be something, you know, somebody could try with a bit for a bit of fun, really, you know. Just try it with that vehicle and see how they get on. Might be worth a little, like, video on it, like, you know, starting with that vehicle. You probably wouldn't, I think you'll probably struggle a little bit. I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't see it like getting around here or doing some of these missions out with a normal scout. It's classed as a scout. It's classed as a scout vehicle. So Kingdom, that's the what's it done? King of the Hill done. Job done, baby. Got a bit more money now. Build up our money now, quite good. I'm not gonna do any auto loading. Neither I got to. Well, there is auto loading in the game. You can't avoid, which I wish they changed that as well. Wish they'd make that different at them oil rigs stuck on the next on the lakeside there. Wish they put like a loading bay there, which they could probably fit in quite easy. Why they don't know. Why they don't change that aspect? Because I know people would want to use the crane. I mean, I always use the crane. I always use the crane no matter what mode I play in. If I was playing in easy mode, I still load the crane automatically. You know, still load it by manual loading because I like using the crane. I like using that crane mode. I don't like using auto loader really. Just takes out that thing. Just takes out that real, like, you're not playing the game real. So that's what the high-abs, that's what them cranes are for, is to load vehicle. Well, you might as well use it and get used to operating it really. Try it in, you know, the basic game first, and then try, you know, if you're going to play the game, you've never played the game before, try it in like the standard game, and then try it in, just practice with it, practice it. The more you practice, the better you get at it. Yeah, I pretty good at the crane, using the crane on the back of the vehicle. I got so used to it now. I've practiced, you know, I've had plenty of experience using the, you know, the crane mode. But some people I know, they don't like using it, but I'm so used to it now. You know, think about it really. Think about the actions. Don't like it on the wheel though. Don't like it on the wheel. I got a wheel. I was going to try it on the wheel. I just don't like the actions that they got for that. The wheel I got doesn't really. You know, I'd play it, but they need to change. They need to change the game somewhere where it makes it a little bit more, you know, easier to use the crane with a wheel. Because it's not designed really. It's not. They don't really put the effort into making the wheel of this game very usable. It's okay, but it's not. Doesn't do the same things. Very good, but it's just lacking that. Like with the joystick, you got more control, but it's just like the cameras. It's just the camera angles and the winch stuff, and you know, it's the way they got it set out doesn't make sense sometimes, and the camera doesn't really work that well. So if they improve that, yeah, I do with a wheel. I try it with a wheel. You know, I've tried the settings they said, and it, like, I try to cut the things. And it's like you need a lot of practice, yes, with the wheel. You gotta find the right steering sensitivity. Right steering sensitivity as well, which is a bit strange really, because it tends to steer a bit more, you know. I just can't seem to find the right settings for it. I've looked at loads of videos for the wheel, you know, for the one I got, and it's the same wheel basically, or the same settings. I can use them settings they're using on the wheel I got. It's compatible. You switch the compatibility over to that wheel, whichever wheel, you know, you want to use. The wheel I got. I'll come out here and get the snow shifter. You know, it's pretty weird. Like, you know, if somebody had some real good settings, I'd try it again. Like, show, you know, just take a picture of those settings that you're using and put it in my Discord. I'd be very grateful, and I try it out. Yeah, I keep trying. Not gonna really give up on it. I just need more options, like, you know, where to put stuff and how to set it up really. And I give it another go. And I'll just keep on trying until I find the right settings for that wheel I got. Right sensitivity for the steering and stuff. Because that's the hardest thing I got really, is to figure out what settings they are. I tried all the ones on YouTube and it's still like really weird on the wheels that are like super turny, you know. There's like no control over them. There's like it's too sharp or not sharp enough, or there's no perfect spot for it. I can't find the perfect spot for it. That's what I'm looking for, trying to get the right kind of settings on it. And the ones they give you on my wheel, the default settings, are so hard to turn the wheel. It's unrealistic. It's like you have to have arms like Superman or something. It's quite weird. In the way they put it on there. It's like strange settings. If somebody had some settings, I'd try them out, custom ones. Try it out because my wheel's compatible like to the G29, the G390. You can put one in compatibilities in it, changes it that wheel style. You can that's what you do, change it that wheel style really. Pretty cool wheel. That's that collected. Up here and out. All the way around. Bit muddy. But yeah, it's, you know. Like the video I put out last week got 160 views, 170 views. Quite good really. For a small YouTuber. Not a big YouTuber yet, and it's got quite a few views. So it's I'm pretty well chuffed for that. Pretty good. It might inspire some people to try the hardcore mode. I don't know. Get that one. Yeah, we've still got plenty of fuel. Don't worry about the fuel consumption on this vehicle. It's pretty good. We bashed up our vehicle a little bit there, but don't worry about it. Not to worry yet. I'm not worried about the cosmetic side. I wish they'd put that in the game as well, where you go to the trailer, like the repair trailer, and you can repair your vehicle. Wish they put that on the trailer. Come down here is another part to get. Engine part for the an engine down here for the Fleet Star other vehicles. Pretty good engine really. It's a bit more powerful. Same fuel consumption as the one you got really. But the only thing it's supposed to be not quite reliable. I've never seen it like when you start damaging it more, you get more damage on it. Get a lot of damage on it, it becomes unreliable. They sort of like keep it repaired all the time. This engine over here, keep it like pristine more or less. Can't too hard really. That's why we got the snow coat. Engines here. It's the Fleet Star GMC. I don't really use it on the GMC. Pointless because it's already got a better engine. GMC's got quite a good engine, really. The Fleet Star, yeah, so you can use it on the Fleet Star. It's a pretty good engine, that, really. Doesn't really suck up a lot of fuel. Cross back the water. Yes. Go back up the mountain. Through the mud. You gotta watch that sometimes, that dippy there, I think, because this is such a short wheelbase. Not too bad. The vehicle, really. Pretty good. We'll soon see the test of the test in a minute. Once we get up here, to go and pop and get some fuel from the container in the woods at the back. Fill it up, just to make sure we've got enough fuel to do what we need to do. The watchtower here. Probably won't level up on this video. Still be on level 4. Probably won't get to level up for a while now. It takes the more longer you go, the more points you need. It takes more longer time. So I can make the video maybe a little bit shorter. Job done there. That's that one found. Got one more to find. Do the local entertainment. That'll probably be a good video for this time. Get the local entertainment done. Oh, that'd be a pretty cool video to get that mission done as well. There are 2 missions there, that'd be good enough. Otherwise, I know the video people don't really like long videos, but I will see the point. I'm not, you know, if you go on Twitch, if you go on Twitch for 2 or 3 hours and you're watching somebody for 2 or 3 hours and you're playing the game, it's the same principle really as on YouTube. You put the video on in the background and play your game, and still counts as a view. You can watch the video at 2 times speed and it still counts. Still counts as it's not like Twitch. Twitch is different. You gotta actually view the video, actually be there, and have the sound on. This you could turn the sound off. Doesn't really matter on YouTube. If you turn the sound down and just have that on the background, the view counts all the time. A bit different to past the turning. I wanted to go to that oil tanker down there. Step trailer. Go get a bit of fuel. With the other Scout you get a crawler thing. Our truck is taking a bit ashing from the rocks on the road, even though we've got raised lift. You come down this one here. Stuck trailer down here. It's possible to get it out with the Scout, but it just takes too long. But it's alright to get fuel from. Also come and get some fuel out of it with it now. Let's get a bit more fuel to do the mission we gotta do. You can drag it out with this, but it's just too long-winded really. Costs a lot of fuel, and yeah, you can get it up here. It's not a problem. I've got it up here with the Chevy before now. So this vehicle probably still do the same really. Need a better engine for it really. This vehicle, a more powerful engine. Stick down there. I don't know what this one would be like, pulling it out really. Very muddy this area. A lot of mud. A lot of mud. A lot of twigs. More trees to grab onto if you get stuck. stuck on a tree, you have to pull yourself all across. Get dark again. Try and get the furthest point away if you can. These winch. Let's say we got the Tomo winch on here, so it shouldn't be too bad really. We haven't really tipped over yet. Oh. Here we are, we then lock that and get fuel from there. What this vehicle will be like pulling this out, give it a little try, but I'm not going to really do too much really with it, pulling it out. I think it just costs too much fuel. Just see what it's like really. You could do it if you wanted to. Just think you're wasting your time though really, you're better off coming out here with the truck. We accidentally got onto it there, you know, I don't really know really. Get in the right spot, I suppose. Because I just think it's not worth. I think it's worth doing really. Just wasting too much time. Waste too much time really. I mean, if you got a better scout maybe, or we could get the truck out here really. Well, the truck is fine. It'll be okay. I got what I got planned. Hopefully we can get to level 8. That's you know, once you get to level 8 you're pretty good to get I got away really. The one's over there. There's no way, perfect way to get out of here. Whole gear and lots of winching really. To get onto solid ground. Come on here, you're pretty much good to go. You should have all the fuel you need now. I'm gonna go up to the factory now. That's where we're off to. Go to the factory, unlock the local entertainment, start doing that mission. Get a bit foggy out. Foggy day. See how we get on with this vehicle on the local entertainment. I think it should be okay, maybe. If we crash, we got the scout to come and rescue us. Be paying though to come and get it, but yeah, try not to tip over. Can't promise anything. I think this truck might be alright though, because it's a shorter wheelbase than the other ones. Might be ideal for it, I don't know. The Rennet, the Jeep Wrangler did it no problem. If you take your time on the first one and then either reverse off or, you know, get down safely, you're pretty much cracked it really. In the last one, the first and the last barrel up on the top, or the second one and the last one are pretty much hard to do, because one's stuck on a rock and one's stuck up on a little ridge, and you can tip over there quite quite easy. Very too easy, really. You're better off taking your time when you're doing that mission, really. Try and get it. I just take your time, really. You can get it done. It's not a rush to get that one done, really. Yeah, I like to see that guy's, you know, how he plans out stuff and what he does, because it gives you ideas yourself, you know, in the game. Well, I'll try that in my playthrough as well. I'll try and do what he's doing, you know, same kind of thing. Because you can say, well, okay, I did that, and you did that. You know, it gives you different ideas of how to approach the game as well, you know. Because everybody does it different. Right, we're going to kick these barrels over out, hopefully, without crashing. If not, we'll have to get the scat out under to come and rescue us. That'll be a pain, really, but no, I want to go that way. Yep, I want to go that way. This one's pretty much straightforward to get this one out here first. I always get this one done first, me. Instead of last, I always do this one out this side of the map first. You don't have to come back around here. Never. Ever again. You have to come this way to do any missions or collect anything. There's no collection things around here. Because I've got the snow cone, I'm not too worried about the water. Wouldn't come here or wouldn't use this vehicle without a snow cone on it, because it'll just end up breaking the engine. Some vehicles can get away with it. This one, no. This one's no, it's too low. Way too low in water. Way too low. Body thing. The other ones seem to be a bit higher up, and they don't seem to worry, especially if you've got a raised lift on them. Like the Jeep, they get through there, no problem with that. The snorkel on it, because it's so high up. You get 3 different choices of raised lift. Once you get that raised lift, the raised suspension open, it's quite good, really. Not to worry about coming out here. I got a snorkel because I know this vehicle is very low, and it does get across here, no problem. That's where you'll struggle here. Get it done. No problem getting this one. It's the other ones that are. It's the other ones. Don't matter which order you do these in. There's no specific way you have to kick these barrels over. Really, I just prefer getting that one first, and then reversing out. Grab that branch there behind you. And away you go, really. And that's the only mission you've got to do it this way, really. Apart from that, you don't have to come out here. You have to come out this way again. There's nothing else out here to collect. Not a part of the map you have to use. Well, you know, might as well get it done. I always do that one first. I think that's the easiest one to do, that one there. There is 2 of them aren't too bad. But there's 2 that are quite difficult. Well, not difficult, they can be challenging to do. You can tip over, especially on the first one and the last one, tip over quite easy. And there's nothing to grab onto. There's no trees. There's no branches around. No trees around to grab onto. So that's the thing with this mission here. There's nothing to grab hold of. Getting them missions done. If we do this mission, we'll probably call it a video today, and it's probably a little bit shorter than the other one. It might not be, I don't know. I'm not timing, I'm more trying to keep it low. I don't get the problem with people, you should only make your videos 20 minutes long. I think people are wrong, and they, you know, If you stay on Twitch for like 3 or 4 hours and watching somebody and playing games, what's the difference for watching my video for an hour or so? Just have it on in the background, and there's no different. Because I do that all the time, play games, and I have watched on YouTube or watch something on Twitch, or sit in somebody's Twitch channel, you know, just there lurking around, because it counts, got sound on. Then they benefit from that view. That's all it is, really. It's like treat it like Twitch. Treat it with the same kind of aspects. I got 2 monitors. If you got 2 monitors, yeah, you're pretty cool to watch somebody and do something at the same time. You might say, oh, I'll try that, you know, play the game and do the things that they do, and maybe change things around, and or go, well, I could have done this, I could have done that. That's the whole point of it, is I'm not worried about people saying, well, you could go and do this. Yeah, I know there's several ways to complete this game. I know there's different things you can do different ways. Just trying to point out, maybe this is quite a good way to do the game. I don't know, really. There's no wrong or right way to do it. No, oh, you should do it like this, because that's wrong. It's not, you know, people should be able to play the game as they like. I'm not saying this is the right way, it's just one of the probably better ways, yes. Is it the right way? Probably not. I don't, you know, there's probably hundreds of ways. You can leave this till later. You could get a better vehicle to do this. You can get a less tippy over vehicle. You can get roof rack come out here. Not have to worry about fuel. All kinds of things. Certain vehicles aren't good for this mission. Certain vehicles aren't good, no. Wouldn't try it with that. JCB, no way. that would be something if somebody did this mission with that JCB. I don't know. That would make some cool video. Make a cool video, that one. If you could do this mission out here with that JCB forklift truck. Oh yeah, fine, don't put the forklifts on it, or that's it, just take it as it is, come out here and try it, man, I tell you. Just make a video at doing that with this run here. Just do this one. Just do the local entertainment with that vehicle. And see how you get on. I tell you, I think that would make a real good. If you complete it, man, that would make a real good video. Some of the people will watch that, because it'd probably be unbelievable. Because you got no raised lift for it. Got no different tires for it. Got no roof rack. That's what I mean about this vehicle. I don't like these stones that much. Very slippery. Take our time. This would be the hardest bit, is getting off there. Getting off there might be too short of a wheelbase, this one. I'll give it a go. Goes nothing. We did that one there. Oh no. We're gonna tip over. Pretty sure. Maybe if we go this way, maybe. Steady. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, man. Get on my feet. Woohoo! We were lucky there, boy. Oh, boy. There you are. That's a bit of luck for you. That's a bit of luck. That was just pure luck. Landing on our wheels there. I'll use that for the thumbnail. Lucky, lucky roll in the local entertainment. Because that's what it is, really. That's just pure luck. Maybe we should have crashed there, really. Well, I think this is going to be a bit more challenging than what I thought. The Scat, I think the best vehicle to do that is the Jeep Wrangler. You never get that problem. I think because there's a shorter wheelbase. That's why this vehicle. And the last one's going to be challenging. We'll find the tipping over. Take it easy now. We're gonna have one lucky escape. We'll turn around there, that's okay. Woohoo! Sweating buckets now, sweating buckets, people. We have one lucky escape. I think the last one's gonna get us though, the last barrel. We're gonna end up tipping over. Because the last barrel's quite in a real ridiculous place. Well, I think we'll end up tipping over there, you know. Not trying to jinx it or nothing, but we've already been lucky with our flip over there landing on our wheels. Flipped over. So we call this a lucky escape. Local entertainment. This one's not too bad down here. The last one over there I don't like doing. And that first one. Well, this one's okay down here. It's hard to do that one there. The last one I think we might not make it. We shall see. If we make it, that'd be an achievement in itself, you know. You know, that'd be so I don't think you'll make it with that. You know, you can have that vehicle to start if you roll it. Not good enough, long enough. If you roll the game well enough, you can get that vehicle to start. So, you know, it's pretty cool, really. So, I appreciate all the people that viewed my video and liked and comments, and it helps out, gives you more inspiration to do more. Like, you know, otherwise don't feel like it. You feel like you're not achieving anything. I have to get more comments or more view, you know, people to comment, really. Right, I'm not looking forward to this one. Okay, let's take it steady up here. Or can it be on the way down? That'd be the on the way back. Oh yeah, boom, job done. Find out backing out sometimes is better. We got off here, beer. Oh yeah, there we go. That's the best way to do it, is back off there, really. There you are, we made it. Oh yeah, baby. So worried about that mission there, I was. Not really tip. I mean, we nearly tipped over. We got a bit of luck by rolling the vehicle landing on its wheels on the first one. That was just luck. Yeah, real lucky there. Real good luck. Come down here. There's a trailer down here you need. You can take this trailer up there. We might do that now, actually. And then the video there. Get this trailer here. For the pipe dream. It's got a scout trailer with bricks on it. Well, that's why you need a trailer with a hook on it, with a tow hook. Come out here, look, down this little lane here. There's a trailer. Boom. There we go. So we're still on level 4. We ain't gonna be too far away now from level 5 really, but we have to do some other, a lot more scouting to do. Take this to the factory, drop off the bricks, and we can take the trailer back. See how much, still got quite a load of fuel. That's why I like these other scouts. They tend to use less fuel than the Chevy until you get a better engine for it. To get that engine in Smithville Dam, probably one of the best engines to get in the game for the Scout 800 Chevy. The Chevrolet. This vehicle's not too bad, fuel wise. Pretty cool, really. If we got really desperate, could always run back out there. You have to put it in low gear, get up here. So yeah, this is for the pipe dream. Got to deliver 2 bricks up to the factory there, so we can do that now. We're taking these 2 bricks up there. Say he's bringing bricks all the way here from somewhere else. This vehicle can make it. It's a heavy load. Heavy load this. Get the right spot. A winch from that. Nothing much to grab onto coming up here, that's the only trouble. But it might be a bit of a struggle for this Jeep. It's Land Rover, I mean. Because you're getting the right spot on the wheels on the right thing. Oh yeah, come on baby, you can do it. Get up there. To get up there, it shouldn't be too bad. But we unlocked all the map on this map now is unlocked. Black River, completely unlocked now. By getting that last watchtower there. Gonna struggle, ain't you? Come on, yeah. You can do it. Yes, the other one's got better. The Wrangler's got a better lift, better raised suspensions. Got 2 different types. Got a rock quarter one, which is very good, and it's got also a tungsten. I think it's called tungsten lift, which is very, very good. I normally buy that one. This is the thing now. We're gonna get stuck on rocks, silly rocks, you know. I like these little rocks that stick out like that. Makes it like give me a break, like, you know. Come on, get up there, that's it. Okay, there we go. Oh, yes. We won't complete that mission, we're just going to drop the bricks over there. This doesn't make sense, you're out this way. If you complete that mission there, tipping over or not tipping over. I mean, we've got lucky on there today, tell you that now. That's the most luck I've ever had in a game. And it's not for tipping over and be able to land on my wheels like that. Wow, that was quite a lucky escape, I think. That's what we should call this, local entertainment escape. Lucky escape. Just get the right point. Now try and get the right thumbnail for this, and pretty cool that will look. We're still on level 4. I mean, we'll be on level 4 for a while because we gotta go out and get the P16 now. Got quite a few things to do with the Jeep. Or Land Rover, I should say. I keep saying Jeep because I used the Jeep last time. Got a few things we can get with the Jeep. Land Rover. Gotta say Land Rover. Gotta call it a Land Rover. I can't call it a Jeep, really. Because it is a Jeep. In this country, they do call it a Land Rover Jeep. Not just a Land Rover. Say, you know, so it's a pretty good vehicle. It's not too bad, really. I thought. Now, the short wheelbase made it a bit more challenging getting over that rock. Going over rocks, I don't think is the best vehicle. Otherwise, apart from that, it's not a bad vehicle, really. Not too bad. It did land on its wheels, so tipping over wise, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10, man. I don't know. Any other vehicle would have landed on its roof. I tell you that now. That was just pure luck. I get the right shot for that as well. See if I can get the right frame for that. If it's in the air or something. And, you know, local entertainment, lucky escape, I call it. Luck. Local entertainment, luck. Mission. Lucky mission. And that's what we got. That's what the title will be. The video. We'll take this there. And we'll call it a day then. It's pretty much, probably not much shorter or longer video. I don't like these rocks, man. They on my nerves. Get on the path. Not very good at pulling, I don't think. It needs a better engine. Just get a better engine for it. Should be okay. Shouldn't be too bad, really. Shouldn't be too bad then. Just get a better engine for it. Should be okay, this vehicle. Almost there anyway, almost at the road. And we have to go all the way back down. Go straight to Smithfield Dam then. Well, we'll get some fuel on the way back. Should have enough fuel to get to the big container. And then we'll take this vehicle to Smithfield Dam then. That'll be in the next one. There's a couple of missions, a couple of things we could do in Smithfield Dam. We can get the Chevy, can unlock the Chevy, unlock a few things, get a few watchtowers unlocked. That's what this vehicle's going to do. Let's cut the videos until we go to get to the P16. That'll be the goal, to get to the P16 now with this Jeep. Not worried about the surface damage, you know, body damage too much. Yeah, we took some body damage, but nothing to write home about, really. Just a little bit on the mud guards and that. I take this trailer to sell it. I put it on. I was going to do it again. I put them on 30% or 10%, like trailers, sell wise. It's just, I might as well sell them and not sell them, not to sell them. Right, there we are. That's that done. Well, we might take it to the garage and then call it a. You know, this is what we need to do, really. Go all the way back to farm and cut through there. We'll get back to the farm actually, and then that'll make it more sense. Then we gotta go to Smithfield Dam, about halfway to Smithfield Dam. Then get to down by where the power lines were, and then we've got another half of the map to do. Then might as well do that. They are. That's that. The mission's done. King of the Hill, local entertainment, a bit of scouting around, getting upgrades. Got the SnowRunner shifter, which we'll put on this vehicle when we get to Smithfield Dam. Not really leveled up, but it's not about. Oh, we can't have every video leveling up. It'd be too long. Some missions take quite a while to do. We got quite a bit of scouting to do with this vehicle. We'll go all the way to Lakeside, pick up a fuel trailer, do a few missions with the fuel, you know, with that aspect. Come back this way. I know we go that way, but yeah, we'll go back this way. We should have enough fuel, plenty of fuel to get back to the big container. This don't use lots and lots of fuel. And in Smithfield Dam there's quite a few engine parts you can get on the way back. Upgrades, loads of upgrades you can get. Get all the upgrades on this Michigan view. Okay, that's what we're going to do for the next couple of videos. There'll be quite a few bits of scout missions, scouting out the map, unlocking all watchtowers, get all the watchtowers unlocked. Quite a bit of scouting really. We'll leave that truck down there. There's another truck there that you can find. Yeah, and we'll get that later. We'll go back now for... Go back to the thing. Not worry about that trailer, not worry about that truck yet. We'll get it with the P16. Maybe. We gotta come out this way. Let's go back over this way, over the mountains. If you got the Raven, you can't really tow this. This isn't, trailers don't really tow that well, so that's why I picked this vehicle over that vehicle. I still probably wouldn't, you know, it's probably a good vehicle to use. Probably excellent actually, because it got 6 wheels on it, and it's better than the Chevy. Yeah, there's a Chevy. Every Chevrolet, better vehicle, and you get a lot of fuel with it, so it makes a real good general scout. But you can't tow. If they put a tow hook on that, I tell you, it'd be a great vehicle, really good, real cool vehicle. All the way down here now, till we get to the river, till we get to the bridge. We haven't repaired that yet. That'll be a while before we get that mission done there. Hopefully what I got planned, we'll get to nearly level 8. No, or maybe level 8. Or level 7 or 6. Easy. So we need to get that, start cranking up the levels now. And come back this way over there, over here. On the way to get across. Diff lock on. Across here. Makes all the difference having a snorkel. And them tires. Them tires are okay. Mud tires would be better, but you need level 5. And I don't really want to get level 5. They are cool tires, but they're a bit slippy on rocks. As you can tell from the local entertainment, they're a bit slidey over rocks. That's the only thing. Really, they're a bit too slidey on rocks. The mud tires are slightly better on that kind of terrain, or you get a better scout like the Jeep Wrangler. We can have that crawler race suspension, which makes it even better over rocks really, because you can like put it on that, in that mold, in that crawler. It's like acts like a crawler truck now, like a crawling vehicle. It's a way better vehicle to start the game with that, with them settings, with that features on it. You know, just so versatile. That's why I like that Wrangler. It's got a tow hook. You can put a different raised lift on it, raised suspension. You got 2 choices. No, it's higher money. That's all. There's like 79,000 for the tungsten raised lift. It's a very good lift, very good raised suspension lift. Very cool. And on the rocks, it does so much better, so much grip. Gives you so much grip when you need it. So much easier to use as well, and it made that mission pretty much easy really. Didn't tip over like it did, and it's a longer wheelbase as well, whereas this one's really short. That's, you know, that's the difference between this vehicle. That's why I said I wouldn't really want to do it with that forklift truck. I like to see somebody try it out. It'd be maybe a bit of fun, just for a bit of fun maybe. Just get it out and just go to the local entertainment, just drive there and just give it a whirl, maybe in a, you know, standard mission thing with all the DLC. If you got all the DLCs, you get that truck in your garage. So if you do a normal game with, you know, all the if you do a normal game, you can probably try it and just make a video of it. I might try it myself. Local entertainment with JCB raised lift. Might be a bit of fun. Hey, we've got plenty of fuel to come back here. That's what I'm saying about these other scouts. They seem to have a better fuel consumption than the Chevy. They're way better. You just get fuel out of there. It's got 50,000 fuel. And come back down here. Don't go to the garage. Don't go to that garage over there. We can't go this way. Back down the farm. And we go down here to where the power lines were. Past the concrete slabs that we still got. And we could do that mission now. You could pretty much do all them missions now if you wanted to. There's no way not to do them. You know, but about jumping in different vehicles all the time. I don't know if people want that, or they just want to stay in one vehicle as long as possible, or they want you to change from vehicle to vehicle, want to stay in this vehicle. Get as much scouting done as you can. Show that aspect of the game, maybe. That's probably what we're going to do. I'll show that aspect of the game where scouting out the map might be something to try, like, you know, first, and then do the missions after, and then do the, you know, all them missions after. Like, you know, switch that off for now. We won't be doing that for a while. Like, do all them other missions in that order, sort of thing. Turn off that. Okay, that'd be video for today. We went to cut the missions today and rescue the bricks at the factory. Okay, you know, it's pretty cool. Doing pretty well. It'll be video free, and we got to do more scouting. We're doing more scouting next time as well. We'll do a bit more scouting. Go to Smithfield Dam. Take this trailer to Smithfield Dam and the Jeep to Smithfield Dam. Got a few things there we can do, search out, and we gotta try and get the P16. Might do that in one video, I don't know. Might split it up into two. Depends how long it takes to get to the other side of the map. Might make it like to the tunnel and then split it into two, sort of thing, to the, you know, that out. You know, because we gotta get to there and get a fuel. We need a fuel container for this to tow around. That's why the Raven is a good vehicle, but it can't tow fuel trailer and it can't tow trailers. So I'm not saying don't use it. Use it. I mean, this is quite a good vehicle. It got lots of fuel on it. Very same thing. Very fuel consuming. Carries 4 times as much fuel as any other vehicle. Got too fuel. Got fuel in the bed, and it's got fuel on the fuel rack. Up on the top of the vehicle, loads of repair points. It's a very good vehicle. It just can't. The only thing that lets it down, it can't tow a trailer. Apart from that, pretty cool. Right, Steve-O out for now. See you again on the next video. Video 4. I'll do some more scouting with this Jeep and just trying something different, trying a different way, or trying a different aspect of the game. I played several ways. I played doing missions, doing all their missions, like fixing the bridge, getting to level 5, level 6 that way, level 7, lows, you know, doing it all that way and just trying something different from everybody else, where they don't. I'm going to probably scout out all the map now, every single map, and then come back and then do the missions then, and there won't be any much scouting apart from maybe filling up trucks or using it for refuel, stuff like that, really, positioning it in certain positions, get the scout down and do the same, just use that as fuel. That's what we use that truck for now, up there, to scout out and ready for fuel. We'll bring it off the top of there and we'll take it to Smithfield Dam and put a roof rack on it and use it for fuel, fueling up, put it in a certain spot, use it for fuel. That's the best way to use that vehicle, really. Okay. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. The more likes we get, the more videos we do. I'd like to build quite a few likes. I'd like to get like more than you know, more likes. More likes, please. Be appreciated. Would help out the channel as well. All the best. Steve out.